watch when you are dead?
The Escape Pod.
You sure can, kid. Welcome again to Turnstile Records presents The Escape Pods.
Timmy Taco.
CynCity.
And I'm Jezbot.
All right.
Thanks for coming in again. Good to see y'all.
Yes.
Thanks for having me in my house.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. It's
The
been...
old, gin and tonic over here.
you do. It's a Sunday session. So
Cheers.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Pleasure.
no peppermint tea this time.
No
How-
hangover.
How
Hangover
is
free.
it? Yeah, that's good. That's
Yep.
good. You've
Yep.
been away. You've been in Bali, I hear.
I have been in Bali.
So we've all been to Bali too.
Because you said you were going to go to Bali last time you were in.
Yes,
And then you've done
I actually went. So I got home like a week ago.
Did you go to any weird dive sites or
No.
anything spiritual or...
I did go see a medicine man. Believe it
Yeah.
or
Well,
not.
that qualifies, definitely. That's definitely in it.
That was interesting.
Was he selling different types of fungi, like mushrooms and stuff, or was it just...
No. Just a 95-year-old dude in a compound doing
Yep.
his thing.
See, I trust a 95-year-old medicine man from Indonesia, but I don't trust a 25-year-old.
Did he poke
medicine.
and prod at you with his hands?
did.
Because that's like,
He did.
you know, why go out to molest women when they can just come to you?
Yep. There was a German before me. He quite enjoyed her.
Okay.
Yep. But
Because you talked about her the whole time he was giving you your therapy?
no, he just liked to. He had his hands on her for a fair while.
He was
Okay.
curing that hysteria,
Yeah.
the old school way, like
Yeah.
a 95-year-old would do. And did he find anything wrong? Did you have any ailments or Bali bellies or anything like that? He was trying to
Apparently,
cure?
I'm okay.
Yeah,
I
it's all
just.
good. How's the spirit? The spirit's fine? No spirit guide, like, work to do?
No, just
Good.
got to believe, got to trust.
Mm.
Did
He
you end
told
up
me.
getting onto the
Elephants.
when you have a hangover and you get put
Oh,
onto
the
the
IV
drip.
drip.
The IV drip.
Nah, I just backed it up. That's what I did.
Day
That was
after
my-
day.
Yeah.
That was my cue. But I did think about you two, actually,
Oh, good.
while I was over there. Because
Yeah.
when I was in Ubud, I went outside for a smoke. It was
Mm.
probably about 10 o'clock at night. And Ubud's up in the hills kind
Sure.
of thing.
Yeah.
And
All the jewellery and whatnot.
yes, correct.
yeah.
I did do a
Artists.
silversmithing class, which was fun.
Mhm.
But
All good.
yeah, I looked up in the sky and there was this like blue light.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it was just hovering there and then kind of like darting to one side and then kind of going back. And I thought,
you've-
You
what?
saw it?
What was that?
I see.
And then I realised that because it was like celebrating Independence, Indonesia and Independence Day, they had all these kites in the sky and the kite had a glow stick attached.
Of course it did. Of course it did. And these days it's like, was it a drone?
A drone, yeah.
Because
that is correct.
I've been fooled like that before.
yeah,
What
And
the
there's
hell
all
is
these-
that?
yeah. There's
drone.
people have been flying drones into planes and stuff.
Yeah, that's not good.
And so
Oh.
so they're flying around. There's restricted airspace. Obviously, you can't go too close to planes.
Bunnings.
So it's very dangerous.
That's right.
And then I was talking to Cam about that, my wife's brother.
Your
And-
brother-in-law.
Correct. And he was saying when he flew to New York,
Mm.
he looked out the window and saw a drone flying next to the plane.
But he wouldn't be able to tell if that was a layman's drone or a military drone.
That's right.
Exactly. I don't
Very,
know.
very creepy.
He goes, oh, you see him all the time. You see him all the time. I've never seen him.
So I reckon they were trying to... I've had an idea with the drones to the chemtrails. Why don't we send one of those up, a drone, just to
Just
get...
keep it there every day, looking
Well,
out.
when you see it go over and you say, that's a chemtrail, send a drone up there to take some analyses,
Yeah.
you know? Take some readings and
Well,
whatnot.
I have heard many things about the chemtrails.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm a believer yet.
I'm not a believer yet.
Because-
Why do they, if it is fuel and they're dumping fuel,
It's not
Is that
fuel.
what they're doing?
No.
what are they doing?
I can't tell the difference between cloud formations just going
Well, so
right.
one stays there
Yeah.
forever and the other one trails off.
Vapor
after
trails
it.
versus chemtrails.
So it'll be like, for 20 meters after it'll be like
Isn't that-
it'll be like a chemtrail, contrail.
Is that...
But it disappears. It doesn't stay in the sky. The one doesn't stay in the sky. What is it?
What are
just
they
a-
the chemtrails? Is that what they're
Allegedly.
saying? Allegedly.
Yeah.
But that could just be weather, different weathers. Like there's not as much air pressure and there's not as much wind on certain days or whatever. But we could
I
find
have
out if we
seen-
send a friggin' drone
I have
up.
gone YouTube, chemtrail, and
We went down a deep, dark rabbit hole and didn't come out for 2 weeks.
There's footage of somebody filming one of those planes coming down to land, and they'd left that function going, and it was just smoking out the back, or steaming, or clouding, or whatever it's doing. But he landed with it still going. It's footage.
Was
YouTube.
he up
Check it
there
out.
writing, marry me,
No, it's
Jennifer,
like
in
a,
the
it's
sky?
like
That's
a,
right.
it's proper, Boeing 747, or you've got your
Okay.
Airbus, or you got your. It was one of those.
Oh,
It's a
looked
passenger.
like a commercial airline.
It was.
Right.
Yeah. Still going.
Okay.
Check it out. Check it out.
We will. So how long have you been back for?
A week.
From Bali?
And
1
I've
week?
just been straight into Renault's.
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 Haha.
Yep.
Yeah, that's. Have you hit the wall yet of that renovation wall, or are you coming back from?
No, I've been on a hiatus with the Renault
Yeah.
before I went to Bali.
Yeah.
I just kind of ran out of cash and motivation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You hit the wall.
Bali, a lot of sleeping, and it was actually there's some interesting construction happening over there that kind of got me, motivated to get back into it.
In the safety of all their buildings, or the.
Well, they like to
What are they
use
building over
bamboo for everything, including scaffolding. So, but I heard that it's actually stronger than steel. So
Correct.
that was interesting. I learnt that. My brain learnt something on my holiday.
I guess bamboos is only as strong as the string you use to tie it together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right,
And
right.
how many people you put on it?
Yeah. It's
I did see that footage on Facebook. I don't know where it was, but the entire roof of this 6-story building completely
Yeah, that
collapsed. I was prepping it for concreting or something, and just
Where was that?
sucks into itself.
That was
I saw it on Facebook
our
somewhere.
mother sent it to us.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
It's like safety gone mad.
yeah. And these
This
dudes
is they're all
clearly
dead.
died.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They died.
Yeah. Saw some pretty whack shit in Thailand with the cabling, all the cable guys.
The electric wires.
Okay.
Wires everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Big
Jesus.
nest of
Remember
them.
your
much.
Facebook
Too
posts
much.
on that?
Too many wires.
Yeah.
Less wires, I say.
All right, so should we hit a news story?
Well, I guess so. How's your week been, Tim? Have you?
My week?
Yeah.
What have I done?
What have you been up to?
Ooh. Nothing.
Right.
I really haven't been up to anything.
Right. No studio sessions.
Oh,
any-
yeah, here and there. You
Yeah.
know, work is work. What have
Go
you
on.
been doing? That's what I want to know.
Well, I've been watching a lot of stuff on the YouTube.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Is this... Oh, is that a snooze review?
No, it's not.
No.
I've been watching. Do you know we talked in a previous episode about future drugs in the
Yeah,
movies?
yeah,
Like RoboCop. There's like Zork,
Yeah, DMZs.
Drank, and
Yeah.
different stuff.
Yeah, and we had a list of that.
Drugs.
Future drugs.
Drugs of the future.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they make a movie set slightly in the future, and there's like the designer drug that's going around, all the kids are taking the designer drugs. You got to like inject it into your eye or something. It's
It's always
futuristic
chronic.
method of having it.
It's always
Yeah.
crook way of having it.
Yeah.
Or they Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd.
Yeah, and they have that slow mo thing.
Slow mo,
Slow mo. It's like a Ventolin that makes
Yeah.
it go really slow.
and then Minority Report, and he has something else in that.
Yeah.
Something? I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay.
He's addicted to something. Some inhalant.
Is it Tom Cruise movie? Is he
Yes.
addicted to running?
No.
Is it that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, it's Flakka. Have you heard Flakka? It's an American drug.
So this is out.
what's
This is out in the market. at the
This is
moment.
this is
America.
probably about probably hit its strides 2 years ago.
Okay.
I'd say
Is it real?
it's a
Flakka.
real
Oh,
drug.
it's not a movie drug.
Well, it was on. The reason it is a snooze review. I was watching Baywatch, the movie.
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I stayed awake.
Is that a snooze? Okay.
This is a snooze review, so I got a 0.
Got a
Oh,
0.
no.
Yeah.
So 0 is he didn't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Well, you're male and I'm female, so I might get something out of it with Zac Efron and The Rock
Oh,
in it.
it's a good watch.
It's
For-
a chest
it's
fest.
a great
Chest
perv on
Chest
all
fest?
accounts. Yeah. That's Zac Efron. That Zac Efron is dreamy.
Yeah.
He is built to the brick shit house. Even next to The Rock, he does all right. He does pretty good. But The Rock's just an animal. He's just an
Yeah.
animal. But the future drug in that was Flacker. So Flacker. All right, I'll have a look it up, because I always hear about it in podcasts and stuff. And this stuff is off its tits.
Yeah.
And it was just I'm watching all the YouTube people on it on YouTube.
What category does it fit into? So
I think
opiates,
it's a stimulant.
hallucinogenic.
I think it's a bit of everything. I think
a
it's,
bit of everything.
Yeah, it's synthetic
Ooh.
kind of one. Have you got any information on there, Tim?
I've only got other movie drugs.
Oh, okay, cool. But this stuff was crazy. So I was
Were
watching.
these people drinking while they were taking Flacker?
You can't even stand up, dude.
Whoa.
And it's flailing arms, and it's speaking in tongues. And then you're standing up.
I've
you're
had that
sitting down.
conversation with you. I'm sure. That rang a bell.
Yeah, with my cold dead eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty scary shit. Also, crocodile. You know,
Oh, yeah,
crocodile.
crocodile.
It's this
Yeah.
Russian one that they have, and it eats your face away.
Yeah, it turns your flesh into like
Is this
big,
a movie drug or a real drug?
That's
this
a
is
real
real.
one.
Ooh.
like scaly. It goes kind of scaly and crocodile-y.
Like
and
dragon scale from
Pretty
Game of
much
Thrones.
That's right.
rots your
Ooh.
entire skin away.
Crocodile.
But with a high that just can't be beat.
Yeah, and don't
Oh
forget.
my god!
And for the
Try
ultimate.
masturbating. It sounds
yeah,
better.
Well, yeah, you're not going to be able to do that on the crocodile because it
No.
just flakes away.
Yeah.
And then there's,
Adds to
of course,
the texture.
my favourite, bath salts. Now, you must have
No.
seen. That's otherwise known as a
You know about that,
zombie drug.
That's
No,
the one.
what do they
Bath salts
snort
is
it?
the one where on people have gone on rampages and eaten each other's faces off.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
Zombie
shot
styles?
8 times, and yeah, you're crazy. You inject it, you smoke it, you bunt it. I don't know.
Bath
I think you
salts.
inject it.
Yeah.
Lavender bath salt to pick up from the school
Don't know
fade.
about lavender.
Is that what you're talking about?
No. Kids
the,
do not.
Epsom salt.
No,
Epsom salt.
Epsom.
not at all. Not at all.
No,
That's just a
bath
straight
salt.
name. That's just a straight
That's
name.
the
No, it
straight
is.
name.
It actually is.
It's not.
Bath salts.
No,
All right, I'm
no,
going
no,
to just
I don't think it is.
fact check
Are
you on that
people
one.
getting that desperate to get their
Yeah.
bath salts off? Like,
And it's scary watching the footage of these people. Like,
oh, it's
You know,
just horrible.
a taser's not going to bring these dudes down.
A taser.
Yeah, no. Your bullets will not take these people.
These are the zombie ones. the
Zombie
bath
ones,
salt people.
yeah.
Far out.
Often like 6 shots in the chest and they still get up. So, pretty hardcore.
Oh,
What do you got, Tim?
is bath salts actually bath salts? They differ greatly from the illegal drug. So the mixture in the bath salts themselves, it's similar.
Oh, there's
But
a
it's-
compound in it or something like that.
Yeah, but it's they differ from the illegal drug, so it's not the same. Synthetic cocaine.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't sound...
synthetic.
Yeah,
Don't like it.
it's bad.
That's so bizarre. Where if you get the real thing, you kind of have a good time, and then if you don't, you end up as a zombie.
yeah,
That's right.
Eating your friend's face.
So what about the movie ones, Tim?
You got your dropper from Looper. Remember the movie Looper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done this one before, but just to recap.
Slow mo from Judge Dredd.
Mm-hmm.
NZT-48.
Limitless.
Correct.
My medication actually makes me feel like that.
Is that the Kilkenny you're drinking? Or is
Nuke
Nuke,
is from
RoboCop.
correct. And many, many more.
Okay, what's the top one?
The top one is
It's the best one. That's the most known.
the red pill, the blue pill.
True.
Really?
Yeah, from Matrix.
There you go. That's a good time. For
But is it a
later
drug,
on.
or is it just a? It's a gateway drug.
It's
Quite
a
literally.
drug that
It's a gateway
opens
drug.
up
Quite literally.
your mind.
Well, that's a good segue, Tim, for later for the red pill, blue pill segment we're going to start.
Yeah, it's like a would you rather.
Excellent.
But
love a good
blue
would
pill,
you
red pill.
rather.
That was Dan's
Love a
brainchild.
good one.
Yeah,
So north,
east,
west,
south.
it's the news.
It is. And I've got, I hope I hit the right sound effect.
Oh no.
Did you do this one last week as well?
I did, but I had a few of them.
Okay.
More than 1 million pounds of rat meat is sold as boneless chicken wings in the USA.
Oh no.
Okay. So far, it's not
the
so.
USA.
Yeah, it's not
The
so
USA.
bad. That's right.
Isn't what, it's The Simpsons where they were feeding the kids their rat milk.
True.
They were all getting
Yeah,
milked.
that's right.
I was off for a massage the other day with Cassie, and
Was it $12 like it was in Bali?
no, it was much more expensive than that. But the guy at the desk was showing someone fake food, China fake food. So we all know about the fake rice and the fake egg.
Isn't that just in the window to get you go in the restaurant?
No,
and the real
it's
stuff?
just so-
That's display.
Yeah, the display.
He's talking about in rice. They've found that in some long rice or something like that, there's actually plastic. Some
Shards of plastic. And the newest one is fake lettuce. Just for a watch out of fake lettuce. Who's been putting
Plastic lettuce.
Yeah.
Plastic and fake lettuce.
Continue.
The United States Food and Drug Administration, because we know we can trust them.
FDA. Oh my God.
Yep, is worried because it turns out that a whopping 1 million pounds of rat meat is being sold on the market. What's your top rat encounter? When have you come face to face with a rat? Ever?
I don't think I have, but when I pulled apart my house, my mate Donna, he was from the country in Ireland, and he reckons he could smell them.
Yeah.
And he was in the house helping out, and he reckoned he could smell them. So I went on this like massive, oh my God, I've got a rat's nest I need to deal with. So I got the peanut butter out and bought one of those traps from Bunnings.
And attracted all the mice from the area.
No, never saw one, never caught one. So
Okay.
Smarter than that.
I've seen them. I've heard horror stories about them being the size of my foot, which is rather large. It's like an Amazonian, but
That's a size 10 at the least.
9 men's
So-
actually.
right, there you
go.
When we were at Mum and Dad's place, living there, that is,
Yeah.
when we were kids, I guess, I thought I saw a mouse behind the fridge. So I'm like, oh, I see the bastard. Got the
Stoker.
broomstick. So I'm going to like, he kept sticking his head out. This little tiny snout.
Yeah, they're
Like,
cute.
oh, yeah, they're
those
cute.
little
They're cute.
ones.
So I've gone poink, 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 and this giant fucking rat came out from the fucking back of the fridge, charging at me, and like I've just gone "Wah!" and looked down, and I was on the bench. I was already up there. What the hell? It was terrifying.
Yeah, it would be. I feel like even though I haven't had an experience, watching Princess Bride growing up, where he's in the forest and those big rat
Oh
big
yeah,
things
yeah.
come
true.
out.
Yeah.
They look like rats. That's what I think a rat looks like,
Okay, pretty accurate.
Terrifying.
even
Pretty
though
accurate.
it's
Yeah.
a lot smaller than me.
I've had a lot of run-ins, but that's for another day.
I've heard they go for the jugular. That's their thing. That's what
The
they want to
rats.
go
They
for.
want to run up your
They
pants.
can. Oh, they want it, and your pants, right?
Yeah. They want to get in your pants.
The other trap.
The rat meat is sold in the form of boneless chicken wings and then is served in restaurants on the entire territory of the USA.
I call fake. This is fake.
It's a lot of
what
rats
Surely.
to get.
Yeah.
Did you watch have you seen this? Have you heard this? Have you watched the rat documentary on Netflix?
Yes.
No.
It's terrifying.
Got to do that.
Okay.
People
Yeah.
What's it
are
called?
they're eating a lot of rats.
Mm.
So there's dudes catching those rats.
Like we say before, man, like New York, the bags of rubbish everywhere. It's just a wonderland of
Well, on this
it's a
rat
rat
documentary,
kingdom.
they hit the bags, right? And they just go boom, and I reckon 400 rats run out of it and scramble off into the gutter and shit.
They don't put that on the brochure.
No, they
No,
don't.
They don't. FTA was
Disgusting
about the
place.
situation. This
New
happened
York.
after.
Well, deal with your rubbish.
Can eat rats.
Yeah,
it's
but-
just like, what's your sauce though? Where are the rats coming from?
How many rats do you need to get 60-pound of rat meat?
As in if it's
Or-
clean meat. And
How-
is it
how-
clean meat?
Watch that documentary,
How
man.
big was it?
Gross.
How much meat?
We're talking like 1 million pounds.
1 million pounds.
It's
That's a
of rats.
lot of rats.
Who's catching them?
Who's breeding them? Who's chopping them open? Why don't you just get chickens? It's probably cheaper.
I urge you to watch that documentary. It's
Any ideas what
It's an
the
eye
name was of it?
rats.
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 Yeah, that's horrific.
It is, isn't it?
But I guess
Are we running out of food on this planet? And that's
No, I
where we
don't
have to
think
go to.
But like, okay, I'm watching all these survival shows, and they're eating any type of bird they can catch, any type of fish they can catch.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
We can.
We've all
We
seen
can eat them all,
movies.
right? As
Yeah.
long as there's no parasites, you
Mm.
can eat all meat.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with the rats? It's their origin.
It
that you
depends
gotta-
where they get. Yeah.
If they are being farmed, is it such an issue?
No,
But if it's coming off the alleyways of New
New York,
York,
yes.
then there is a bit of an issue.
there is.
But
an
they're
issue.
well fed.
True.
They're not
True.
really eating that much. But the short
Plastic
story
fish.
is, if you can eat plastic rice, you can eat a rat.
I don't think it helps your diet. It doesn't help your immune system.
What's,
You can eat it.
What's dog taste like, Jeremy?
Spicy.
Did you go any exotic eateries while you were in Bali, or did you just keep it safe? Burgers and fries. Burgers and fries.
There was one day I had a good cleanse, I must
Yeah,
admit.
okay.
I can't really remember. What did I eat the night before? I think it was a pizza, local pizza.
Oh, right.
God.
There you go.
Well, I actually ended up just trying to stick to omelettes.
Yeah.
But I did go down around the seafood area, Jimbaran, and do the whole seafood on the beach thing.
Oh yeah, sure.
The prawns were so cheap
Yeah.
and so delicious.
To die for. You really must go.
How many Aussies?
You
to,
really must go.
How many Aussies to Balinese are over there?
Well, I went to Kuta for a total of 3 hours, and,
Yeah.
and when I bought.
Yeah.
Especially when I saw like every second bar say they had AFL going 24 hours, I was like, I'm out.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Too much football.
Yeah, especially I went to another country.
Mm.
What do I want to? Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hot take.
what do I watch football for?
What's your next trip? Where are you going to go
Dunno.
next?
Don't know. Thinking about going to Vegas for a health informatics kind of conference.
Okay. Bit of gambling on the side. Bit of blackjack roulette.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
go see Hoover Dam.
Oh, yeah.
It's very
I've
large.
been to Vegas before. I've done the North Rim, West Rim of the canyon, but
I thank you.
The South Rim's my favourite. That's terrible.
You really must go. You got
very
more
well.
news stories?
Well, not really, no.
I might have one. Melbourne news.
Very good.
Local. Man in his 80s shoots self in stomach during police chase after gunfire at brothel.
This
But
is
I don't
why-
feel like we ever... Do you watch the news? Or
No,
hear the news or listen
I
to the
haven't.
radio?
I feel
So we're
like I
missing the
should,
news.
but I just don't.
That sounds like a
Herald.
Herald Sun kind of story.
Does.
But I'm not up with the news. I do get the feed on...
Yeah, I'll turn that off.
Google
Yeah.
when you go to do a Google
It
search.
tries to tell you what to look at.
Right.
Ads. So we went
Actually-
into a brothel.
Man in his 80s who's being chased by police after a brothel shooting has shot himself on a major freeway in Melbourne's northwest.
Okay.
Police were pursuing the man after a shooting in Brunswick brothel. Romantics.
That doesn't sound romantic. 80.
It's romantic. He's 80s. He's in his 80s. It's a tough stick being,
What, being
a lady of the night.
I reckon.
Yeah.
A sex worker, I think they prefer to be known. Yeah.
Is that how they prefer to be
I
known?
believe so. Prostitutes apparently on the
Yeah, I
on
wouldn't
the
go that
list
term.
on the list
no.
of things we can't say anymore. You got
Whore?
your whore, you
Whore's
got your
not good.
midgets,
Whore.
you know,
Yeah.
things you're not allowed to
Whore.
say.
Yeah.
Whore.
Dwarves.
So I was walking around my neighbourhood. I have several places.
Is this on
of,
North Road?
Yeah, there's one on North Road. There's
The
probably
notorious one.
there's probably about a dozen of them just in the area. And I was walking the puppies just yesterday and saw an elderly gentleman. I thought he was just an old Greek guy just going for his stroll. And we're walking. I was on the other side of the road of the it's the S&M Club, right? Whips, dips, candle wax on
Candlesticks.
yeah, all that kind of broomsticks, all the sticks are there. And he just did the old sneaky, just walking past, and then all of a sudden he was in there, and he had a plastic bag as well. And I reckon that's rank.
That's rank.
Walking
An
around,
empty plastic bag?
No, he had
Or
something in it.
was in
Stuff
it.
something is in it.
Yep.
for use.
Requirements.
Yeah. But how about like a briefcase or a gentlemanly man
Backpack?
bag, a backpack,
Yeah, man bag. Yeah.
man
A
bag?
briefcase could give in on you. It could just pop open and everything rolls out on the bus. That could be pretty bad. Plastic bags, the handle could still break and you might be able to catch a glimpse of what's in the bag. So it's not the backpack.
Oh, the
Backpack.
mind wanders, hey?
You don't see many elderly gents with backpacks though.
No, you don't, do you?
No.
What's backpack cut off?
Age.
For age?
Yeah.
No, they're practical.
All right, so riddle me this. I'm just going to check that I'm
45.
not wearing it.
45, you reckon?
Yeah.
After 45, you got to... No, after 45, you're
Gotta go to the
strictly
satchel.
restricted
Satchel. That's right.
Satchel.
Or
Yeah.
strictly restricted to one shoulder. You can't...
Yeah, that's your
you can't
that's your
double
satchel, isn't
shoulder, unless you're a tourist. This guy that got shot in the guts by himself, that was 80 and whatnot, the police got to his car. He was already shot, so it wasn't a standoff kind of scenario. But man fired several shots at the brothel at about 9:50 a.m., but the brothel wasn't due to open until 10 a.m.
It's 10 minutes before it was due to open.
It's like, fucking open, cunts. Oh, shit, I shot myself.
But he's 80, so you got to...
Okay. Stop the fucking open up the brothel, cunts. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Why has he got a gun? So something happened there the night before, yeah?
Master.
He's
Can we
been
get
kicked
a-
out.
This is Melbourne. Can we
Sure
get an
is.
area?
Okay.
Does it say what area?
Brunswick.
It's Brunswick.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah.
Right.
What
Oh, I said
what
that.
date? Or day?
Let's say last week.
No. Was it a Sunday morning
No,
or
true.
Sunday
True, true,
night
true, true.
or Monday morning from a Sunday night?
Yeah.
Where,
Sunday
where was
morning.
he
Called a freeway.
the night before?
Yeah. But he's 80.
Don't know.
What's
Didn't
he?
say.
80, pumped up on Viagra
True.
and
Yeah,
Flacker.
yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Flack
yeah.
card, that's right.
Yeah. He took the Viagra at 7 and he had 10
That's
minutes
why.
left.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Open up. It's gonna go.
There you go. All right.
That's all I got for the news.
Good.
Yeah.
North, east,
Well-
west, south.
It's the news.
Oh, did you have
Okay,
one?
Fine.
Oh, you got one?
That's all I've got.
No, look, so on my phone, because I have an Android,
Ooh,
I don't
that's...
do the iPhone thing
Yeah, okay.
that
Conspiracy.
Tim invented.
Yeah.
I did
Um,
admit that.
When I go to do a Google search, it's already like putting some recommended articles to me.
Okay. Yeah. Profiling you.
Yeah.
Spying on you. So Android's
so the
doing
first
exactly
article
what iPhone
is
does.
this absolutely ginormous asteroid is passing close by to Earth. And I think I've seen that consistently in the last
Yeah.
couple of
Yeah.
Yeah.
weeks.
Is it
We're probably all
Nibiru? Or is it
They're warming us up.
this giant rock is just about to pass through Uranus? Right on.
Around
just-
Neptune and
Yeah.
slider into Venus.
I don't think anything's ever going to hit us.
There is a detection system, I've learnt.
Well,
But there's no prevention?
I
We're
don't
going to
think
send
so.
up
yeah,
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
No doubt.
Yep. And what's the other useless guy? Ben Affleck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or
Who
what's
else
the
is on
guy who
that?
had the space bends? That was
Um,
awesome.
that
Steve,
Game Over, man?
Steve Buscemi.
Oh,
He
yeah.
ended up having
Buscemi.
space
Buscemi.
bends.
Jeremy.
Buscemi?
I don't know,
Bruschetta?
whatever. We all knew who it was.
Sounds delicious.
It must be time for a remake, surely.
A reboot?
A
Armageddon.
reboot.
What is the legal reboot time?
I
So
know what
ha-
it is. I know
Yeah?
what it is. A company owns the rights to a story for a certain amount of time.
Okay,
And
then
you
when
got
it's up.
Well, you got to do something with it within that time. So often you'll see right at the end they'll just do a Fantastic Four movie really quickly, so that they get to hold on to the rights to it. Well, that's how it was in the past. Now they're smarter. So, like, I was thinking about that last night. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, 2005.
That was on last night.
It was on last night.
Yeah.
Made for $50 million, only made $104 million.
Oh, that's a win.
But is it?
Yeah, well, you made your money back.
I didn't
plus
think it was that
double
good.
I don't think that's a
Thought it
win,
was all right.
dude. $50 million worldwide.
So
Probably
what's
get better results.
So you got to wait till the thing's up before you can reboot.
So whatever production company owns that story probably has another 15 years to get, or 10 years to crank something out before
Well,
it goes up
future
for.
sailors, what's the next reboot?
All right. I love it.
Never ending story.
Never ending story. Boom. I like
Love it.
that. That's going to happen.
Ghostbusters with all guys.
No.
No?
Pass.
All right.
What else you got?
I got, what about Gremlins? But this time they're back and they're badder and they're green.
Gremlins? I think, I wish I had one ready.
Spaceballs. Just say
No.
any
Can't
movie.
do that.
They
Can't do
can.
that.
Mel cannot do that.
Okay.
Never.
They could reboot Encino Man, couldn't they?
Yes. Yes, they could.
They can't replace Paulie. What's he up to these days?
I listened to a podcast with him last week.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy sure.
He is doing a documentary about his mum, who run the comedy store. Mim.
Oh, right. I think that's done
Shorey?
already. That
I don't
documentary.
know.
Yeah.
And he's looking to get back into movies because he really misses it.
And he can't get a role.
Can't get a role.
No. That's why they were in a reboot Encino Man. He's in the yes. Yeah?
Yeah. I guess so.
How much for this microwave Pop-Tart? 2 minutes.
1.5 to 2 minutes. I think they could do also. They're going to start like mixing and matching movies. Because you've got your Avengers there. You can't just have one Avenger in a movie. You've got to have
They've got to
7.
crossover.
They've got to cross over.
Yeah.
So you got to get these different worlds together. So, you got to get
You got to go, yeah.
Jack Sparrow.
Meets, yeah.
And Thor.
Meets Han Solo.
That's right.
Like all the captains.
Yeah, okay.
You know, a captain
Captain
movie.
Picard.
Picard.
Yeah.
Is that Disney?
I'm sure they'll get
They can only stay within their franchise.
Mm.
Unless they buy out other franchises.
Captain Feathersword.
Blackbeard.
Oh my God! Meets Marty McFly.
Yeah, meets
This is working. We're getting
the guy
there.
from the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Put him in there.
Yeah.
Is
Star-Lord.
it Star-Lord. He's a
Star-Lord.
captain.
Chris Pratt.
What do we call it?
Captain, my captain.
Great. It's perfect. Let's cut to a break. Here it is.
I need a beer.
Fido, will you marry me? Have you ever fallen in love with your pet to the extent that you feel the right to marry it? Well, here at Marry Your Pet's Wedding Chapels, you can do just that without the prying eyes and jeers of a judgmental member of society. Here at Marry Your Pet's Wedding Chapels, we've thought of everything. Consummate your marriage vows with our specialized rooms. The Ocean Room for our fish lovers. The Avery Suite for our bird lovers. And don't forget, the Kennel of Love for our dog-style lovers. Marrying your pets is not only your right, it's a privilege. So marry your pets at 334 Dogtown, Alabama.
I was going to say somewhere near the Appalachians.
That's
It's not only your right. It's your privilege.
It is your privilege. How do you feel about that? What with the AI technology and there's going to be robots and you can probably buy a kid like we've seen in all the sci-fi movies and.
Marry? Will there be a?
But then you get a pet.
Will there
and
be
then
a vote to be able to marry your
pet, robot pet?
robot pet?
Yeah, I think they can do it in Japan, like for their love dolls, because there's not
Yeah,
enough
the
women
love
over there
dolls.
and shit. You're
Is
allowed
that
to-
why?
I think so. I think
Fact.
But anyway,
all
I just pulled out a random. We got all the board games out of Timmy's crawl space just before, and I pulled out the old Trivial Pursuit from the 80s.
Yeah.
First card I pulled out.
John
First
Farnham.
question I looked at. Who's the wife of Hawkman? Which is very very pet related, marrying pet.
Hawkman.
Just,
Plus, we were just talking about the movie franchises.
Yeah.
Hawkman. Who's the wife of Hawkman?
Yeah.
Mrs. Hawkman.
Mrs. Hawkman. Yeah, have a guess.
I've never seen Hawkman, so I've got no idea what's going
I
on.
don't think I've ever seen Hawkman either. But just think
It's
about
like something like Betty Johnson.
it's more like Hawk Girl.
Is it Hawk Girl?
That's Hawkman's wife.
Is it Hawk Girl?
Yeah, Hawk Girl.
Okay. So Mrs. Hawkman.
Yeah, I guess so.
So is she Mrs. Hawk Girl Hawkman?
I don't know.
That's her married
Her
name.
name's
Is there a hyphen in there?
Valerie.
Quite. And then here we go. This is dating back to our other questions of how deep is a
How deep is your
abyss.
love? Oh, yeah.
As deep as you love, yeah.
What's measured in fathoms?
Thoughts.
Well, it's going to be related to the abyss, so the depth of water.
Oh, that's very...
Really?
So how many fathoms to an abyss?
Marina's Trench.
100... well, it's going to be 1,000.
All right, I'll
Fathoms.
get back to you on that one.
Okay. I'm just trying to find a really dated question here. What was Yankee Doodle riding when he came to town?
Donkey? Pony.
A pony, correct.
A pony. Yankee
Well, that
Doodle,
was
ride a pony.
that was a Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah.
My favourite game, well, me and my sister's favourite board game growing up was called Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yeah.
Never heard
And
of
it just had like pieces of ham, like what you need to make up a hamburger. So lettuce, tomato, onions, the bun, the meat.
Yep.
Beetroot?
No.
No
And
beetroot?
No beetroot, no
Bloody
pineapple.
hell.
No onion rings.
Pineapple?
Egg?
I don't know if the egg was there, but yeah.
What kind of a burger is it? Is it a burger with a
Yeah,
lot or is
that's
it a cheeseburger? What are we doing here?
So when you order the burger with a lot,
Yeah.
are you expecting... What's your definition? You just defined the lot.
Yeah.
But what's
I want the lot.
What's the lot for you?
Bacon. I've been off bacon, but I'd be expecting bacon in there.
Oh, bacon.
Bacon, egg, a hash brown.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I'll
Like
have
it.
beetroot in there.
Yeah.
And a pineapple.
I was
with
quite
pineapple.
partial to
Yeah.
the...
Pineapple fritter. I want the pineapple fritter
You want
in
it
the
fritted?
burger.
You want your dessert?
fritted.
You want your dessert in
the
your...
banana
I want it
fritter
in
or
there.
just the pineapple?
No, banana fritter is
Okay.
dessert separate.
You don't want to go too
That's
Hawaiian.
separate meal.
Red Rooster
So
Hawaiian
Red Rooster
style.
Hawaiian pack,
Yeah.
and you, what were you after really? You were after the deep fried banana, or after the deep fried pineapple?
I don't
Banana.
think I read.
You're after the banana.
I was
were you?
always
think I was
doing
the
drive-through
pineapple.
bananas.
Yeah. Okay. Could you get the banana by itself?
Yeah, you could.
Could you get two of them?
There was a time. $1.
A dollar.
$1. Drive-through, Rooter,
Giving it away.
banana fritter.
Rooter, banana.
You worked there, Tim. Were they? How are the fritters being made? Were they a whole bunch of bananas and then
I
you dip
was
it
only
in?
ever
And,
able to sneak chips and nuggets. That's about all I could do.
The chips
no,
dip
not
you in,
steal.
didn't they?
How do you
But
make
they
them?
did have cheesy nuggets. So you deep fry
Oh,
the
I
nugget
remember
and then
that.
it had cheese inside of it.
Mm.
Well, you don't have a go-to? Oh, you
I
were
have a
saying
go-to.
go-to Red Rooter banana, drive-through
No,
Rooter banana.
no. Like
That's not how she treats herself for a takeaway dinner, mate. Like, she's classier than that. Fucking hell.
Prove it.
Our
No,
first
burger
date,
and
I'm going to
chips.
take her out for banana fritters.
That'd
But
be good. I'd be happy with that.
There you go. It's
And-
original.
And two scoops of ice cream,
You're
Please.
single, aren't you?
Shaped out
You're
like
single, aren't you?
penis and balls,
Yeah, that's
Cock
it.
and balls.
That's
Yeah.
right.
cock and balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't call it penis and balls. It's,
Penis.
No.
it's weird.
It is a bit
It's a
strange.
bit weird. So you're a single.
Penis
You're
and
single at the moment.
testicles.
So if there's any single guys out there just
Correct,
wondering
I'm
about
single.
what single women
Just hit us
think,
up at Adult Skate Potters.
I'm not trying to hit. I'm not trying to hook no one up. I'm
Jezbot dating
those,
agency?
Nah, those days are fucking over. I'm not hooking anyone up with anyone. I'm staying right
You've
the
been
fuck
a bit
out.
scarred.
Well, I
Has
just
it been a
you
disaster?
hook people up and then they end up staying together for like 5 years and they're shit house.
Yeah.
And then you're stuck with them.
And then-
You're stuck
And
with their
if Jez has got too much information about people, he'll accidentally say it
yeah.
when we're at somewhere.
that's neither here nor there. But so I'm not hooking up anyone. But what I would like to say that there's some good topics or good dating ideas. There's a new idea. Why not?
Reality
Banana
shows?
fritters.
Why not take a gal out to get some banana fritters? Why does
Yeah.
it have to always be a French or a lean cuisine or?
So you're saying like take a girl on a nice date
yes.
through the drive-through. That's
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Go
On
get
the way
ladies.
home
on the way
to your house.
Yeah. We'll,
Ladies will be queuing up.
We'll
to get me Red Rooster.
we'll get a 6-pack though on the way back. So
Yeah. Then we'll just go back to it. Just go back to my joint and watch the rat documentary on Netflix.
yeah, that's right.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, that's
What do you
right.
think of chemtrails?
What time does this date go till?
Yeah. How many
know.
conspiracy theories can you bring up first date?
Yeah, that's it. Well,
And how long would they stay for?
Yeah.
Is that a challenge?
I think
Do I need to go out on a
that's-
date and just
yes.
actually one of
That's awesome.
I will
We should do that.
the meeting my first boyfriend we got set up, so it was a blind date.
Mm.
Okay.
And I was so nervous, but ended up talking about aliens the whole time.
Oh, really? And he was
He
into
didn't
it.
say anything. And I thought, oh my God, he thinks
Didn't
I'm
say
a
anything
weirdo.
to you.
Yeah.
No.
He probably said something to.
He had a blog.
Well,
So I went on this
he didn't
date
have
yesterday.
much to contribute, but that's
Was
okay.
he wasn't on a podcast talking about you the very next day? I went on this date last night, and the girl that
And
I
all
was
she
with-
talked about was JFK and
yeah, Magic Bullet.
Roswell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how long did that last for? That relationship.
A while, yeah.
This is the
So the
first one.
system
Yeah,
works.
well, I thought,
Close.
this is over, but we went back to his place and
You fucked him, so he was fine.
He was
he
into,
was
you.
into you. Like, and we stayed together for like 5 years until he got sick of fucking him. Is that true?
I do not know how to react to this right now.
Back to my thing, Jeremy will just say things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember the time that you
Added our best friend? Yeah.
that was great.
Sorry.
But the
right.
internet dating side of things, right? It's obviously
Yeah, not
like
a good thing.
you got your this, you got your that, you got your other internet dating
Sites, yeah.
and everybody would be going there. You can't meet anybody because there's so many people on there. That
No.
How you gonna meet anyone?
It's like
I
that.
don't think if you're out and you meet someone, they go, "I'm sorry, I'm internet dating." They won't take you up on a real.
No, I just
experience, but-
mean that there's so many people internet dating that it would just be just as hard getting a date through
Yeah,
the
yeah,
internet
but you-
as it would in the real world because there's so many people doing
Yeah, maybe.
the internet thing.
But here's the thing. When you go in RL, real life, when you go to the pub,
You didn't save any time then, by the way.
saying,
Yeah,
saying
saying
RL and then explaining real
Yeah,
life.
true.
Yeah. The problem is when you go to the real world, you can't just walk into a club or a pub and go, right, hands up who's taken or who's single.
Hands up
right?
who likes walks down the beach.
Hands up who believes that JFK got hit by the second bullet from the grassy knoll, right?
Yeah.
Put your hands out, right. And then so that's what the internet does.
so-
It narrows down.
No, it
Guess
doesn't.
who?
It doesn't. It
That's
really
like guess
doesn't.
who?
It is like guess who.
Who has yellow hair and has glasses?
Who has herpes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, there you go.
That's internet
That's
dating.
real life. That's real life. Guess who?
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that.
What's
in
that?
Real life. What you just
No, you
explained.
can't. But that's
Well, you could probably
what you want.
write on your profile that is a criteria that you can talk about the JFK assassination.
Yeah,
till
I am
your face is
interested
blue.
in the following 17 items.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, you get your little
Flat
badge.
Earth.
You get your
Chemtrails.
little badge like the Boy Scouts.
Yep.
You get your little
Can you
Sasquatch. You
can
get
you
your
quickly
little-
off the top of your head reel off 10 of them? 10
Criteria?
no,
Oh,
10
conspiracy theories?
criterias.
Conspiracy
Right, go,
criteria
that
go
they
like,
must
like
believe.
shoot them off quick fire.
Hitler and Antarctica.
Yeah.
Admiral Byrd and the whole Hollow Earth.
Yeah, quick. That's
Okay.
2.
No, please.
Flat Earth.
Yep.
Far out. This is really hard.
Yeah. Well, 5 then.
Norway lights. The
Well, how
Norway
are they-
spiral.
Oh, the spirals.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. What CERN? We always talk about CERN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Project Blue Book.
No,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Paperclip.
No,
I've been
no,
off
you got
the-
HARP, the HARP facility.
Well, HARP and CERN are different things, aren't they?
No, but you could add HARP to it. That would make 5.
All right.
All right.
Is Easter Island a conspiracy theory? Because they've recently dug down and found that
They go the
they
whole-
go down.
They go full length. They're full length body. Okay, and we'll add the Easter Island to it.
Easter Island. Where do they go?
Can we-
The
can we-
Mayans.
Atlantis, Moon,
Can we get a Roswell? Hey
Lemuria.
ho.
Yeah. There you go. Roswell.
Ooh,
Moon.
ooh, the dimension thing that's opened up near Jordan.
Ah.
Haven't done all
No,
that.
the Walmart
What's the
dimension.
dimension? What is it?
What is it called when there's like a...
A sinkhole?
No, it's not. It's
Vortex.
an actual
Parallel.
vortex.
Oh,
A
yeah.
vortex has opened up near Jordan.
How do we find that fake news? Well,
I
you got
believe that
more.
one.
Okay,
I'm all
right.
over that one.
Have you
I'm
heard
gonna-
the
Ley lines, Stonehenge.
Okay,
There you
no
go,
doubt,
here
no
we
doubt.
go.
Okay, that's 11.
You've
Walmart?
I've unleashed.
You heard that one, haven't
No,
you? So
you
there's a
mentioned
secret
Society.
door
Okay.
in a particular Walmart that's a parallel universe, No, it's a time traveling door.
Isn't that
This sounds like that-
being John Malkovich?
This is how they make the
Or-
shirts so cheap.
James Franco's recent series around the JFK
There
assassination.
you go. Yeah, it
What
was.
was it
It
on?
was 11, 22, 8,
62.
something. Yeah.
What, the day that he got
It's basically
assassinated.
that, right?
You're
so
like,
that
you've never
door.
been good with maths.
No, I haven't. So what they're doing into this Walmart, they're going back in time to like Egyptian times, right? Getting slaves.
Scurvy.
Oh my god!
yeah,
If
right.
I
And-
could go back to Egyptian times, I would not be getting slaves.
Well, you'd be getting all your cotton T-shirts made for like $1.95.
Just quickly, where's the vortex opening again?
Jordan?
Near Jordan.
Okay. Continue.
No,
and
that's
then
about.
what's the source of this door, Jeremy?
Well, the door is a ripple in time, ripple in space time.
vortex.
A vortex. It's a portal to another dimension where they can.
Vortex.
You look that one up yourselves.
Hobbies,
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
look into
expensive
this one.
vortex.
Walmart blue
I
door
can't
or something.
see it at a glance.
Okay,
It'd be great if you could find it.
I will try.
We can inform people.
So
But like,
that'd be
so
that'd
there's
be your
criteria.
dating.
That's-
That'd be your
your dating-
your
yeah.
battle jacket.
Yeah,
Your-
well, I would like to be with someone who wants to actually go to Jordan with me to look for the vortex.
yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Go on an adventure.
That's right.
Can't we just go back to your apartment to look at your vortex? not till we go to Jordan, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Wrong V
Well, I'm
word.
not easy. I'm not that easy.
That's a really that's a good movie. There is a movie in that for sure.
Wait till
Like
she's-
two random people
Vortex
start
to Jordan.
dating, and then they end up on a crazy conspiracy theory adventure.
Yep.
She
And then
ro-
they end up getting like killed by the FBI.
Oh, so it's a sad story at the end? Because you know what movie these days have a sad ending, like where it's just
Batman?
not what you thought?
Schindler's List.
Because we didn't know what was going to happen there.
The Titanic. That was pretty sad.
The Empire Strikes Back. That wasn't very good.
In all seriousness, Clockwork Orange was the first movie I ever saw where the ending was not mainstream.
Yeah, right. It was a hard watch when I was a young little lad.
Yeah, I was 16 when I watched it.
That's the right age, I think.
It's confronting.
What film? Sorry.
Clockwork
Clockwork
Orange.
Orange.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I had
Wasn't
a
that bad.
I had a movie pitch that bitch.
Yeah.
So she's a 30-something single lady. Right.
This is the
Right, this is hypothetical.
character in your.
The protagonist.
This is going
isn't
to
it?
pitch
Yeah.
a movie at us.
And she writes. She's got her own conspiracy blog and podcast.
Okay.
And basically,
Is her name Cindy?
her name's yes.
Cindy.
And she's unlucky.
hate that.
She's unlucky in love,
Yeah.
and she really wants to find someone that will go on these adventures with her. And so it's the 10 things I must like about you, or something. It's
It
called.
sounds like
The
you
10
got mail.
Yeah, that's right. And so, maybe she's going over there to write. She's going to 10 places for a new blog. And
What's her internet handle?
CynCity.
Sin69.
Yeah. Anyway, the engineer doesn't really believe in the conspiracy stuff all that much.
Okay.
But they inevitably fall in love when they go into the Japanese
engineer?
haunted house. Yeah, he's an
And
engineer.
get sucked into a
Oh,
vortex.
okay.
That's right, yeah. Oh, you're like a nerdy engineer.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Be happy with
Geek
that.
You're
Chic.
tech. You're
Geek
tech,
chic.
aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Do they go to Walmart and get sucked
So
into the...
that's what happens at the
They
end.
go to Walmart, get sucked into
Yeah.
Egyptian times. He becomes a geek chic.
That's right.
An actual chic.
And at the end, yeah, they
Go
end up
fishing at the Yemen.
as king and queen of Egypt. And turns out that she's actually Cleopatra in the end.
Yep.
Going back in the vortex, boom.
Oh, like a past life regression thing.
Exactly, man.
Boom.
But it turns out
I'm
I'm
gonna
actually
say-
just Cleopatra
Yeah, the whole
having
time.
a futuristic forecast
That's right.
to being this
All right.
person.
All right, so that's your pitch?
That's my pitch.
Pass. What else you got? Oh, I've got a story about a dog that gets lost.
Okay, well, I've got another one.
Well, let's do that one.
She's got a podcast. She's got a podcast. She lives in New York, right?
In the city.
It's a
Right.
food. It's a food review.
Call it Sin in the City. But it's not you. It's this other character.
Yeah, and she's doing this review about chicken wings. Turns out she breaks the case wide open, Erin Brockovich
yeah?
style. It's all
Yes.
rat meat.
Erin Brockovich meets the other one where she's
CynCity.
Julia
Jessica
Roberts
Parker.
was
Yeah, Julia Roberts
wasn't
meets...
she a computer chick?
Pelican Brief.
No.
Pelican Brief.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Sandra Bullock in The Net.
Put a bit of
it's the
that
net.
as
Well,
well.
a bit of the net and a bit of Pelican Brief
Yeah,
with Erin Brockovich sprinkled on
and a
top.
little bit of Sex in the City.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of sex. There will be nudity.
And there is a city.
Yes, I'm getting laid.
Yeah, eventually.
So that's not a pass on that one. Yeah, oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
No, because you didn't introduce the male lead into that.
Oh yeah,
story.
who's the Geek
She was
Chic,
just-
wasn't it? Oh no, this is a different movie.
The
No, I
food
passed on
review.
that.
You seem pretty keen on what's his head from Star-Lord.
Oh
I
yeah,
do
get
like
him
Chris
on.
Pratt.
Now, do you like a Chris Pratt as a pudgy, sort of chubby, happy-go-lucky
I'll take
guy,
him
or do
either
you,
way.
Or do you want
do
21
like him
Jump Street?
beef case?
Is that him?
I
No, that's
liked
the other
him.
guy.
I loved him in Parks and Rec.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah,
good one.
yeah, yeah.
You know they're getting
And he's-
divorce. Him and Anna Faris.
Are they
It's all-
really?
It's all over.
No,
It's true.
no.
It's true.
Is this
I
because
only
he
just
was
found out
like-
he was married to Anna Faris.
That just now,
Just right then.
just then,
It's
Really?
over already?
it's over.
That was quick.
They got 2 kids.
No, I don't believe that.
All right, well,
Okay,
look,
they
I
don't
mean,
have
I've-
2 kids. Add that to the conspiracy list.
Yeah,
I don't believe that.
It's
Yeah.
not because Jennifer Lawrence.
no, because now he's a multi-million-dollar steroid using
How come you
big
guys
guy.
know all the Hollywood scoop and we don't look
I
at
told
the
you
news?
I don't watch the news.
I listen to podcasts.
Oh, you only read the
Oh.
Women's Weekly?
No, no.
Oh.
If you want to listen, if you want to hear a good,
Podcast, go somewhere else.
yeah,
Do you know I used to buy? You've just triggered my memory.
Yep.
There's 2 conspiracy magazines in Australia. They cycle it by monthly.
Yeah, what's it?
Nexus?
Buy 'em on.
And New Dawn.
No, is that the magazine you just subscribe to?
No,
Okay.
but
Who dat? Who dat? Big question mark.
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
well,
It's a conspiracy magazine. Who dat?
is it all printed on is it photocopied from the library and
Recycled toilet
It's
paper.
kind of got that paper.
stapled
It does?
together?
Yeah, it's stapled together.
What do you call them?
But they were so great.
I think it's a
fanzines?
magazine.
Fanzines.
If it wasn't for that magazine, I wouldn't have found out about Tesla. And I love Tesla.
Yep.
Like, he's got some really cool conspiracy
Yeah.
theories
Yeah.
around him.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Like my latest post that you liked on Facebook. Just as a reminder,
light
the
bulb.
light bulb conspiracy.
Oh,
It's a good little gateway. If you don't believe anything that we say on this podcast about, you've got your aliens, you got your all of that stuff.
That's true.
This one's a good one. It's called the light globes, the light globe conspiracy, and yeah, it's a good little entry level sort of thing about how they
just to start you off.
just to start you off, how the original Edison light globe
Yeah.
lasted for
Still going, isn't
10,000.
it?
There is a
Still-
light
It
globe.
could have, yeah, it's still on.
Yeah, and that
Still on.
firehouse.
Shut it down.
There's a
Shut
light,
that down.
There's a light globe in a firehouse, the original design, one of the original designs, and it's 110 years old or something like that. Still burning.
Yeah.
3 webcams have already broken because you can go online right now and watch it. It's got a every 30
I've got nothing
second.
else to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch a light globe.
Light globe's still on.
Yeah.
Light globe's still on. Light globe's still on.
Web card.
Is it still on?
Webcam
It's still
burnt
on.
out.
It's still on.
It's still on.
Yep.
So they said, well, we're not selling enough fucking light globes. Make the light globes break sooner. So they went from a 10,000 an hour down to the standard
Yep.
1,000 an hour. It's not a conspiracy. It's fact.
true.
Sounds like
obsolescence.
marketing.
The turntables I use, the Technics turntables,
Yeah.
industry standard, 30 years. They're
Yeah.
they're never going to break. They just won't break.
Mm.
And the solution to that, because people weren't buying more turntables, because you buy them and then you're set for the rest of your life. They went, we're not making them anymore. They work so well, we're not making them. Then they went off the market for about 2 years. They bought them back, classic Sloan.
Wow.
And they've gone from like $450 each to $2,500 each.
And they break.
Yeah, and they break.
People have got their priorities wrong.
They do.
I think they've got it all right.
Well, they got
They're
it
getting
right
rich
if
off
they're
that.
greedy.
No, the thing is, you can't buy like.
And how?
No,
Well, what are we
continue.
doing with the disposing of the things that don't work? Because
Yeah,
most people just
landfill.
chuck it. Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't repair it. Like it's
It's
just
fucked.
it's downward spiral.
Yeah.
And
Like this
don't they have mercury? The tale about the woman that broke the light globe and called up the people went, oh, I want my light globe like it smashed,
Yeah.
and they sent out 2 dudes in hazmat suits, and they had to clear the area and evacuate because it's got all this mercury in it. So if those lights, those curly
Oh, the
lights
curly
smash,
lights.
they got mercury in them.
I
And you're
smashed-
supposed to call dudes with like toxic hazmat suits to come and get rid of it.
Yeah, and then do you know what they do with it? After we saw that other documentary this week on Four Corners, entitled Trashed. Watch that one if you want to get really angry about where all our recycling
Isn't going.
Isn't going.
Yeah.
It's not going into recycling plants.
It's going to a factory. Did
And
you see that factory?
I haven't
Like a
seen it,
storage
no.
factory with like giant,
Like a
those
Kennards,
like those big Hessian,
Fort Knox.
something like that. Big Hessian bags full of glass, recycled, being stored in warehouses.
yeah,
Is
because
that
the
That's
Recycle it.
recycling.
yeah.
yeah, so the price of glass went through, dropped. The arse dropped out of it, as they say, and now they can't sell it, so they just store it. And they reckon there's about 12 of these facilities around Victoria, just dotted, just filled up with crushed glass.
And it's cheaper than to recycle it to bring it back over, so they're getting like 10 times more sent over.
Yeah, they're
all
getting
the time.
fresh bottles sent from overseas
Because it's cheaper to get them
to then
new
to recycle it.
than to recycle it.
And then there's other they're just bury-
Warehouses full of it.
and then there's other sites where they're just burying fucking asbestos and bottles and
And
anyway.
you can't burn that shit because it doesn't burn.
No, that's right. Can't get rid of it. What are you going to do with it?
We'll never know.
Well, it's
Some engineer out there.
there's so many questions.
Some sexy engineer that knows a lot about
engineer,
conspiracy.
please dial in and
Sex
tell us
engineer?
what to do with
Yeah.
the asbestos.
Like
Yeah.
your Teslas or your Elon Muskies. And
Hey, have we
your
got a
Bill
Tesla
Gates.
at the moment?
Elon Musk.
Yeah, Elon Musk.
What's he doing?
SpaceX, the cars, electronic cars,
Okay.
He's
all the
created
power
the,
walls,
the
all
Tesla
the solar.
car. Yeah.
Okay.
He's-
So he's taken Tesla's idea and made millions.
He's building
dollars
building the world's biggest battery stored solar panel fucking thingamabobby in Western Australia in 100 days. Otherwise, we don't have to pay for it.
out of it. Okay.
How's that?
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah.
So he's
that,
just going
yeah.
to do it because he knows he's got the money. Then we have to pay for it.
There's plenty of sun out there as well.
True that.
Well, that's it. I
Mm.
mean, chuck a big solar panel.
A massive
don't you?
one in space.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Oh, we've really got
Covered a lot of ground.
covered a lot of topics.
Well,
One
we
thing
can't-
that shits me about conspiracy theories is the doom and gloom.
Okay, you do
Where
get down the rabbit hole and
the
start to
people
think.
providing solutions to rectify this situation and bring it back
Because
into
hasn't
balance.
Senator Bob
No.
Dole, hasn't he done another
Yeah, he's got another movie.
The Shocking Truth?
Gore.
The electric. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Al Gore.
Al Gore.
Al Gore. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
the
was
second
crediting
one,
Simpsons.
Inconvenient Truth. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
Inconvenient Truth 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, that's right. But I would agree. There's not a lot of solutions. But then that's the thing. You figure out what can I do locally. I'm like, I'll recycle. I'll separate my plastics from my papers.
But you
Can't.
told us to recycle.
And then you find out that they're just burying it anyway. So
So call the council and cancel your recycling bin.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Cancel the council.
Yeah, that's
It's a
right.
good campaign. Vote 1 on this week's.
Timmy Taco for councilman.
Yeah.
Cancel.
Well, look,
Yeah.
that's about our. Oh, is that?
I can smell something.
Is that the
What's
music?
I think
coming
that
up?
might be
Can you
the
hear that?
exit
Yeah.
music. Yeah.
Here it is. So, yeah.
Any Pfeffernuss? Yeah.
Fabulous.
Check out anything that's happening in Melbourne.
Why don't you? If you're in the town.
Yeah. We really want to
Stay away
start.
from the brothels, though. You might shoot yourself.
Yeah,
Don't
and,
carry a loaded gun.
And really must goes.
Send them in.
Yeah, send them in. Okay, there you go. I'm Timmy Taco.
I'm Jezbot.
And CynCity.
And on behalf of Turnstile Records presents the Escape Pods. Thanks for listening and
Good evening.
go love yourself.
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. The ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And
escape pod.
What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape poses is really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should go down. Goodbye.